Yes people, today we're going to be cooking up a bassline beat for KAV. Something that sounds like this.
For the white rose, pick up them Yorkshire boys, you them my bros. From a city full of chavers in hype.
And to do that we're going to use my Absolute Bassline collection, which is a new bundle I've dropped on my site. It includes 3 kits in one with over 200 high quality sounds. We've got over 50 serum presets, over 100 drum kit sounds, and we've got over 50 one shots. So if you don't have serum, don't worry, you can still use all the sounds because there's one shots in there. If you want to go check it out guys, there's sound previews and everything, and like I say, we're going to be using the kit today so you'll be able to hear it. It's worth mentioning that it is 50% off for the next 14 days. So in 2 weeks time, it's going to go up to £50. So yeah, if you do want it, I recommend that you grab it within the next 2 weeks to save yourself some money. Now, first things first, when it comes to the Bassline Wobblers, we want to get to 140 BPM. I've got some new headphones and they're absolutely ginormous. I don't know if I can cope with how big they look on my head. Had to switch out the headphones because I know I'm just going to get roasted for wearing them. Right, I'm going to start out with some drums. So yeah guys, if you get the kit, you're going to get these 3 folders. We're going to go in our drum kit, obviously, for the sounds. We want something that's going to carry the track. Perfect. Let's get a clap. I think the kind of reverby cut off claps work super well for bassline. Sounds sick. Let's get a hat going. So this is like a super generic beat, same as what you'd use in like house or tech house or any of them, but it's just faster and more aggressive, I'd say. It's a bit like making a speed garage beat. Next, gonna dive in the snares, because we want like a little offbeat snare just to add some movement to it. Put it there. Then we're going to repeat that but add a variation to it. Yeah, that's sounding sick. I always think cause like bassline kind of comes, well it does, like from the niche stuff. I feel like it wants to sound like a little bit lo-fi, a little bit underground, but that's what I crafted these sounds to kind of sound like, so they fit perfect in these. Looking for like a closed hat now. This is going to be as like a top loop, add some extra movement. I'm going to do this as a pattern region. Just adding some movement there. Make it sound a little bit more natural. This is my new favourite plugin on Logic, and it's just like a Logic default one, but I love putting this on drums. Say you can use it on maybe like, sometimes you can use it on kicks, it doesn't need it in this, but like, say we wanted to use it on this clap. You know, that's like obviously a really extreme effect, but I just think it makes it sound really cool. Especially in these sort of gritty tracks, like it works really well, I think. You can even use it on your hi-hats. See what I mean? It just adds an extra bit of saturation. Yeah, the drums are sounding wicked. Gonna send them all to a bus compressor to make sure they're nice and glued together. I think a lot of people think like with drums you just literally just drag and drop samples and boom, it's done, but I guarantee you if you start spending more time on how your drums sound, your songs will just get so much better. And it might be just what's missing from your tunes, but the drums are like so important, like how they sound. So in this kit we've got bass, leads, pads, plucks, and this folder called Wobbler, which has got, you know, probably the sounds you want the most that are just like whom, whum, you know what I mean? There's a bit of that in the bass and the leads, like that's kind of like obviously a signature in the bassline sound, but yeah, we're gonna go straight to the Wobbler bit. That's sounding cool. Might be cool if it just went like a bit higher. That sounds sick. Get some side chain on this so then the kick can cut through nice. If you've got this plugin, yeah, what you want to be doing when you're looking at it, which I don't think a lot of people actually do, is when you actually select the sidechain, you're going to see the kick waveform actually coming through here. If you've got a super basic instrument, then you want to be kind of just cutting all the way up to where the kick ends. Like, so if you're doing like a sub bass, you want to be cutting it like up here. But this bass is like, if you listen, all the low end is like at the beginning of the sound, whereas like towards the end it's higher. And also this kick's like pretty short, so if you listen to that as well, like the low end's done within like the first bit of it, so we don't need to be actually cutting like right to the end. And also we're not cutting the entire sound, we're just cutting up to 320 Hertz like it is here. Obviously you can up that or make it down if you want, but yeah, we don't want like a crazy pumping effect on this. But as you can hear, the kick drum's cutting through, the sim sound's not getting ruined, and everything sounds clean. Gonna slap on a plugin from Sound Toys to make it sound wider. I think that sounds sick, sounds a bit bigger. Maybe let's look for something more in the bass. Oh yeah. Now this might be overdoing it, but I'm just gonna have a little look at the lead sound, see if there's anything cool we can throw on top. I think that's kind of sick. Now I kind of want to do one more. I'm going to use that in the intro, I think. Kind of think that sounds sick in the background, but I don't know if I'm overdoing it, but I'm going to record it in anyway. I think it's okay if it's in the background. Kind of want it to be like da da da. Yep, then a simplified version here. I got it the first time. Needs to change slightly. Add a filter on the drums at the beginning. Get the build up going now. That's definitely too much. Cut the beginning. Right now, we're gonna start diving into the effects in the kit, get some crashes going. Can't tell me KAV won't sound sick on that. Right, let's get a riser. Let's have a look at Little Impact. Right, I honestly think there's not much going on in this beat, but it sounds filthy and it just sounds massive. Like, I don't know what else it needs really. So when a track gets like that, you don't want to just put stuff in for the sake of it. I think the only thing it's missing is just some banging vocals from KAV. I'll play you the beat now so you can hear what the final product sounds like. So there you have it, guys. That's how to make a filthy bassline wobbler for KAV. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.